In this training, we'll explore the customer experience. Customers have the ability to enroll in activities directly on your website with the Sawyer widget and on the Sawyer Marketplace on hisawyer.com. We'll cover ways you can customize your registration experience through form fields, show how to manage customer profiles, and collect and respond to reviews directly on your Sawyer account. Let's get started by going to the Listings tab, found on the left navigation toolbar. Click Form Fields, which is found under Activities. Under Form Fields, you can view and make selections for the standard customer profile fields within Sawyer, as well as create unique questions to ask customers during the registration process. Let's explore the actions that can be found on this page. Click Edit Profile Fields. This opens a window where you can view the standard customer profile fields within Sawyer. With the exception of client name, email, child name, and birthday, which are all required by design, all additional profile fields can be customized to be asked at checkout or set as required fields. To change the default settings, click into the radio button displayed next to each field and adjust the selection. When the button displays a check mark, this means the field is activated. If no check mark is shown, the fields will be hidden from displaying to a customer. To make a field required, click on the button found in the Required column. Once your selections are made, click Save to finalize your choices and return to the main form fields screen. When you first visit this page, you'll see a Get Started button to set up your first form field. Once a form field has been created on your account, you'll click on the red New Fields button, which is found in the top right corner of the screen. Let's explore the different options for field type. These are options for the field type formats to the answers you will receive to your form field questions. Free text short, a text box with a short form answer. Example, what is your child's favorite color? Free text long, a text box with a long form answer. Example, does your child have any learning differences? Multiple choice, options will be selected via single selection radio buttons. Example, what size t-shirt does your child wear? Drop down, options will be displayed and selected via a drop-down menu. Example, please select your child's grade from the drop-down menu. File upload, a file download and upload option, PDF, PNG, doc, or JPEG files up to 5 megabytes supported. Example, please upload your proof of vaccination. Checkbox, options will be displayed and selected via checkbox. Example, a checkbox displaying I accept the terms and conditions outlined above. Field title refers to the content you'd like a customer to respond to. This can be a specific question, waiver language, or terms and conditions. For example, what size t-shirt does your child wear? Options will display for multiple choice, drop-down, and checkbox selections. You can customize the options by entering text into the new fields. You can also add additional options by clicking on the New Option button. The Ask Of field determines whether the field should exist on an adult or child profile. A good rule of thumb is to think about the field and whether or not you'd like it asked once per family, adult, or if the response should be unique for each registrant on an account, child. If you have any activities that are for adults only, make sure the corresponding form fields are set of Ask of Adult. Similarly, if you have a form field that both adults and children should be answering, you will want to make 2 form fields, one Ask of Adult and the other Ask of Child. The options for Ask at Checkout are as follows. Yes, required. Use this for questions that are important and need to be answered in order to move forward in the checkout process, such as accepting the terms and conditions or agreeing to a photo release waiver. Yes, not required. Use this for questions that are good to ask, but you don't want to prevent registration, such as, how did you hear about us? Or would you like to donate or volunteer? No, internal use only, editable by client. Use this for fields that you want to keep track of internally and don't mind a customer seeing or editing on their profile, such as student grade. No, internal use only, not viewable to client. Use this for private fields that you may need to keep an internal record of, but do not want the customer to see, such as, was customer given art kit, yes or no? At the moment, all form field types, with the exception of file upload questions, can be made required at checkout. We do not currently require file upload form fields, as this gives more flexibility and time for customers to upload files without preventing them from registering. You also have the ability to assign the form field to specific activities using the drop-down menu selector. Click the radio button shown next to Ask for all activities to select all. Preview Form Field shows you a preview of the form field selections made so you can review and adjust as needed. Review the details and click Save in the bottom right corner when finished. Once a new form field is created, you'll see it appear on the main page where you'll see a list of form field questions. Next to each form field, you'll see a three-dot menu. Click this menu to view available actions, edit, or archive. Before a form field has responses, you'll have full editing access to make adjustments. However, once a form has received responses, you'll have extremely limited editing options. Should you need to make an update to an existing form field, we recommend archiving the existing and creating a new one. Clicking Archive removes the form field from the checkout process, but does not permanently delete the response in a customer profile. You can view archived questions under the Archive tab in the Form Field section. To unarchive a form field, click the three-dot menu to the right of the question. The last and final step to creating form fields is previewing what you've built. To do this, you'll return to the main Form Fields page. This opens a separate window where you can select an activity from the drop-down menu. This allows you to see any activity-specific form fields when previewing the checkout form. Click Next after making your selection. You'll now see the preview of the fields that will appear to a customer during the registration process. Scroll down to view profile fields. The adult profile fields will appear at the top of the form, and the child profile fields will appear at the bottom. If you'd like to preview additional activity-specific form fields, you can make a new selection using the drop-down menu found at the top of the navigation bar. Now that we've covered how to view and create profile fields, let's explore what the registration process looks like for a customer.